Dream Team's alright with me. Dream Team's alright. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Roy. I coach Destroy. This is Warn Dog.
Coach of the Warn Dogs.
Calvin,
probably 3 bugs too many already. Doing
That's
well.
alright though, because you're locked in. Now, we are finally there. The final lockout. This 3 lockout thing has just done my head in. It's been too much for me.
It has, Roy.
We've had roller coaster.
Yeah, we have, haven't we?
God.
Team's been set. I see a little bit of GWS.
Get
Put a
excited.
bit of faith in their rookies. Restructure. Ellison Morris last night. Wreck everything.
They did.
Another restructure. It's been massive headaches. I think I'm reasonably happy with my squad. I'm always open to last minute stupid changes though. So you can't say I can't say I'm 100% locked. I'm 98% there.
Yeah.
How are you boys looking?
I don't know. Well, I think I'm locked.
Look at him. Nervous.
There's probably a couple of little things that might still happen between now and about 7 o'clock. For us to know some things.
Oh, yes.
Subs, for example.
Oh, yes.
Does
I
that
thought you were
change?
talking about sneaking off to the room and have a sneaky pool or something.
Oh, you've had 3 of them.
That could happen. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a few days. Now, going with that.
It'll calm you down.
Yeah,
I think
we were actually.
Don't talk about masturbating.
It could be a change. I don't know. We'll see what the subs do. Marty Clark could be a sub, could he? He won't be though, will
I
he?
don't reckon.
No,
I
he'll be
reckon
right.
no way.
But that could change things if that happened, but I think it should be alright. Otherwise, everything's alright.
Everything's fine.
Now, what about your team? You're saying you're unchanged.
My team has remained unchanged for about a month.
Yeah, he has been cool as a
It's
cucumber over
locked,
this.
it's loaded.
And this is what's really interesting for people, and this makes you probably the best dream team.
It
So
would
you're
be.
saying a month, but 1 week ago, or less than a week ago, we released a cheat sheet, so it hasn't changed since then.
Has not changed since the cheat sheet era.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I know. And I'm pretty confident going into the first round wearing black, like you blokes are. Pretty confident I may not have a green vest on come next week.
Yeah, I am a massive chance to wear the vest,
Same.
as Warn Dog is as well.
We're probably the same
We
players
are,
in.
yeah. We've been horrible with our subs. We were actually so busy doing other stuff, we didn't spend a whole lot of time on our own teams, no word of a lie. But Warn Dog and I sat down for a good 20 minutes and justified why we were starting him over him, him over him, him over him. And we got every one of them so wrong, it was ridiculous.
Can I just butt in? I get annoyed with the people who claim they got it right. No, you didn't. Well, yeah, Dad, you got it right. But
You got lucky.
they got lucky.
Exactly.
They got so lucky with what they were trying to do. Like, your team is pretty shit if you're starting Bug, McDonald, and Kennedy all on your field. That could have bitten them in the arse.
I would have loved
Mega.
to have done that.
But, in hindsight, Roy.
Captain.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
that's
but I'll tell you what, you can have a bit of faith in those guys. The only people that I think are lucky that got those scores are the ones that will then expect them to do it next
Every
week. There's a lot of smart dream teamers out there that put all them on the ground thinking, I will be happy with their 60. And, I mean, that was awesome. Well done to them.
Yeah.
But the ones that people have talked about them being 100 average point keepers. Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can't.
Just a couple of things. Coming up in tonight's little live showy thing that we're doing, I am going to release my last league. I will give you the 6-digit code to sign up in my final league to go against me. And Destroy, you've got a spare one.
Yep, I do. And I will release my 6-digit code as well.
Bloody hell!
I'm not afraid.
6-digit, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Yep, it is. Oh, yeah, I'll get that out there. I'll get it out
Right,
there.
Unfortunately,
Let's
I
get
don't have one.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, popularity.
No, he's been using his digits for other things.
It's been a long time. All right, so with that, and as well, we've got a very, very, very special one. If you did buy the cheat sheet, we have our DT Talk All-Stars League. Now, that has got all 3 of us in it, so it's a chance to play against us 3, as well as...
Oh, my God.
Listen to this, and I'm going to forget them all. But
I'll
you've
help
got Nick Maxwell. It's not just clicking him, adding to league.
It's not
This
the
is the
fake
real
Maxie.
Nick Maxwell in there, so his thing...
He can comment, he can write to you.
So that'll be cool. Dr. Dream Team, again, the real one there. We've
Real
also pulled in the Fantasy Freako.
Yep.
We've got Mr. Fantasy out of the footy record stuff.
Wow.
I think we've got a bit of Joyce, a bit of Chucky from Chucky
Chucky.
Rooks and T Better. But then also some of the big guys. We've got Sam Darley from GWS, which a few
Sweet
people have
as.
got in their teams.
Yep.
Stephen Cornelio, that is
Cogs.
a massive one, the big
Cogs
cog
there.
dog.
The salad.
We've got Brody Smith's back after doing it last year.
You're missing Roy's boy.
Where's
Oh,
Rockwiz?
I was going to leave that to the end.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
big
no one
Sorry.
knows who Rockwiz is. Let it go.
And, you know, Nani Grimer, our mate.
Yep.
But probably the big one, who could this be, Roy?
Rockwiz!
Yeah.
Tom Rockcliffe.
Rocky's in it.
My boy.
We are the sponsors of Tom Rockcliffe, the Rock Whiz
Yeah,
up at
we
the
are.
Brisbane Lions.
Yeah. Love
And
it.
so we've
Proud.
spent plenty of money. And he's got in the league, and I think he's got a good assistant coach here at the moment too. I think.
Well, no.
No?
He's
He's not taking on any
No,
advice.
he said his team is locked. I said, mate, do you need a quick hand with it? He said, no, it's locked and ready to go. Not overly confident, but yeah, he's running with it.
Sounds like someone I might beat.
Yeah, it
Right.
does sound
I
a
like
bit that
people
way.
who
but-
go-
So there are 2 slots there, 2 spots that
Oh,
is
should have
someone's
asked
going
if
to
he
be
got himself.
very,
shouldn't
very lucky. I'll give you a hint now. You must own the cheat sheet. Maybe get that up on your computer now, so you got that. And then also you will need a Twitter account. If you don't have a Twitter account, you've got time to go and log on before we actually do that. Okay, so
Right,
And
so
that's-
you need a Twitter account and the cheat sheet.
and the cheat sheet. So
Are
if
we
you've
going to
got
release
those-
ours through Twitter as well?
No, I reckon we release yours on the show.
Just say the 6 digits.
Do you think so?
I can say 6 digits.
Or do you want to put it on Twitter?
He'll want it on Twitter so he gets more followers.
I don't do low act
You
follow
do.
things like you do. No,
You know what I call it?
hashtagging iPhone and all that
Oh,
crap. Hashtagging
terrible.
Viagra like you
However, Destroy, what did you do the other day?
Nothing.
An OTT.
I don't even know what that is.
What?
Off-topic tweet.
No, it's not.
We're dream team coaches.
OTT.
Roy's talking about my kitchen rules.
Hey, I got 15 followers there.
You are a you little
Yeah,
slut.
that was a bad one by me.
You.
But I saw the final and the chick's mum looked like Colleen Smart off Home and Away. I just tweeted it out there.
Did you go OTF or whatever he
No,
said at the
I-
start of
I-
it?
You don't need to hashtag that.
Do you
MKR.
have to hashtag it or say it at the start?
You don't do anything.
You
It's just a...
You don't OTT.
All right, let's play on. Let's get into some stuff then.
You got
All right,
OCD.
boys. Now, what some of the
OCS.
big things I guess we are into and what we need to know about is seriously, it's full lockout at 7:50 p.m. So,
My heart rate just
what
went
does
up.
that mean? What does that mean to you, Roy?
It means we are locked out.
Of everything.
No, it means I've got to have a final look. Although every time I have beers before a final lockout, I do something stupid.
You do. You've done it every year.
I might even just click out of it and enjoy the ride. But no, I've got to make sure, obviously, that all my leagues are done. So I've got one that I need to just polish up on. So that's all I need to do before lockout. There is actually a key head-to-head that I'm still working out in my midfield.
Right.
Yeah, which is quite significant, really, because it's someone of captain potential. I'm not sure which way to go.
Interesting.
But I will release that later.
But what it's been a big build up to this moment, obviously with the 2 partial lockouts leading into the big one. Now I also noticed, and we'll talk about this later when we talk about captains, how the vice captaincy stuff probably didn't work the way other people thought it would. But next week
We get another chance.
we get another chance,
Oh,
and
wow.
this one's actually probably more legit.
Yeah, okay.
Now you've got your players locked in.
Yeah.
You know, for example, you might have, let's just throw one out.
Well,
Like Morris.
Yeah.
Morris might not get a game next week.
Well, we know McDonald won't.
Well,
Yeah.
McDonald, brilliant,
Thank
even
you.
better.
Thank you.
So yeah, pat on the back.
Yeah.
Wear the patch, put on a freaking pirate hat, you take the job. McDonald sets up everyone for a perfect loophole. Oh my god, I've got an article to write.
Don't you? Yeah, no, that'll be brilliant.
Wow.
One thing that I have noticed with the loophole, because
Yep.
some people wanted the loophole they're chasing this game before lockout is chasing Kennedy's big score.
Loophole part B.
Yeah, looking at doing that through the mid or the forward line, and Couch and Pfeiffer are 2 popular ones to do it with. I think they're both named emergency, so they're probably only 1 or 2 weeks away. If you were going to do it, it would be one of those, wouldn't it? That you do it.
Yeah.
With. I think this is stupid. By the way,
Yeah.
with names like Clay Smith sitting in the middle of a
There's
ground.
enough dudes named.
There is. So for people that are doing it, gosh, good luck to you. But they're the 2 to do it with, because I'm also being tweeted people talking about doing it with Zorko.
Yeah. God.
Man, how far? Name the weekend.
I don't think he's even played a practice
all.
game.
I don't
or
reckon he will
the
play
athlon or anything.
before
round 10.
week. Yeah, 10,
Yeah.
8 to 10.
Yeah. So
minimum, I reckon.
he's got to be the guy that everyone jumps on to downgrade to cash in their rooks.
Yeah.
So
So I'm thinking,
now's not the time, you greedy bastard.
So I think if you're
Don't
on that,
go him now.
I think if you're on that, yeah, no, you're going to regret it.
Desperado.
It is. This week I think I'm taking what will be a pretty bad score on the chin.
And
where I could have
potential green vest.
Oh, and see the humiliation I cop from that damn thing.
Yeah.
It's nerve-wracking time, but over the duration of the season, I think it's better not to chase that.
Hashtag agree. Good one. Yeah, I totally agree with you. And people who are trying to cash in on Kennedy's 116.
Oh, it'd be awesome to have.
If you could do it, you could do it. But you've already made the mistake. Don't make two.
Yeah.
Out.
Hey, imagine if one of those, you do it, and one of those emergencies came in as a vest.
Oh,
delete my team, wouldn't
Be
it?
a slap in the face.
I actually
Sucked
couldn't
in.
do it in case that happened.
It would be hilarious.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that would be the end of me.
Now let's talk. Let's bit of a positive spin on it. That we've had some rookies named.
Yeah.
We have.
Aaron Hall has got
Yeah.
a gig. Dixon has got a gig.
Love Dick.
Clay Smith.
Clay Smith in the middle as well.
Magna named on the
On the
ball.
ball.
Redden, our other ruck that a lot of people have. He's named. All these guys. That
There's
we
a few
thought,
Collingwood boys there, but I think we'll stay away from
yeah,
them.
you had more of those guys. Probably not. But those guys that we thought were going to get named have been named. So, pat on the back, boys.
Yeah. No,
And it's
well,
nice.
that's the thing.
We're not chasing our tails.
No, it is good. This year,
Billy
better
Smets.
than
Is
ever.
named?
Yeah, he is too.
is, yeah.
This year, better than ever. I think we've nailed rookies, and I think most people out there
Yep.
have
Have listened.
listened
And
and
learned.
done enough research to really pick those good ones. Are you guys willing to pay that little bit extra for Clay Smith?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How much extra is he? That
He's
much?
117.
Yeah, so
No, he's 107. So
So
it's not
yeah.
much. It's
So
not much.
he's alright.
But there's people thinking, even though it's such a small amount of money, you might actually need it to have your ideal team. But people are still backing Neil in over
Yeah.
Clay.
So was he even
I think he's
emergency?
injured. I think he's just a week away.
Yeah, he didn't even make the emergency list, so
And he's good enough too. So he's
The rumour has it that he's been training.
there's the Fremantle team. Sandlands, Fife, Broughton. Oh,
Oh.
that'd be the ruck lineup, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes!
Guys on the ball.
Yes! I'm going to put...
What do you reckon
I've
about
got
that?
2 changes to make.
Is Broughton in your team, Calvin?
You have to buy the cheat sheet and find out.
Yeah.
He will be in mine.
Yeah, he's in mine.
Oh, fuck.
Calvin's
I
not
get
getting
tricked with this every year,
I
and
know.
he is I've got the dumbest history with Broughton. Last year, I had him in and out twice. That is just appalling DTing.
Burn him once, shame on you. Burn him twice, shame on you.
Yes.
Now, there's been quite a few questions over the week. I guess we released our cheat sheet on the Sunday. Thanks to everyone that supported us. Hopefully, you're a good chance to win. Well, you are a good chance to win the TV because not a hell of a lot was sold. But, get amongst it. Hopefully, you can still buy it now and see if you got your team anything like ours or whatever.
So
As we said, Calvin's hasn't been changed.
Let's release this cheat sheet all-star spot right now, Dog.
All right, it's time for that. Okay, so
I'm ready.
pull out the cheat sheet. Get your Twitter account fired
Just
up.
tell them now so they have to rush. I love when people rush.
Oh, put a camera on yourself. I
Do
want
it.
to see the
All right.
shenanigans.
To win a spot, the first 2 people that tweet to @DT Talk, so that's our DT Talk Twitter account, obviously. You need to. One, be following us. Hopefully you are already.
Are you moron? Of course they are.
Yep. Tweet to us the first 2 people that come up in our Twitter feed that can tell us who Calvin's 5th midfielder is.
Right. Fifth
Calvin's
midfielder.
5th midfielder is. You will win a spot in there. Let's see how we go with this, and we're going to be pretty quick, I reckon.
Racing.
And they're off and racing.
Don't say it out loud. Don't
we
say
have
it
got-
out loud, Dog. Everyone will know.
All right, Stephen Coyle, well done. You are the first person.
Coyley's in.
Coyley's in. Whoa, holy hat. And Matt Clarkson, congratulations, you 2 guys there. Stephen Coyle and
Coyle
Matt
and Clarkson.
Clarkson. You guys are in, and well done. Interesting to see here. Daniel Fosberry, Magna. No,
Go
he
by
mustn't
the
have bought
cheat
the
sheet,
cheat sheet. All right, so congratulations there to Stephen Coyle and Matt Clarkson
Hopefully they've got a
for
league
making that
free.
If you got a league free, if not, get
Make
rid of
one.
one of them
Yeah.
because you got to do that. We'll direct message you the code when we finish. Okay.
Wow, awesome.
I could probably do it now while you guys talk.
Yeah, that's cool.
That'd be cool.
I've got
All
one
right,
thing
go.
I want to quickly bring up. How have the subs so far, when they've been named, affected your team, Destroy?
Oh.
What, so far?
Yeah.
Well, like Shield, you mean?
Yeah, and Conquer example.
Well, once again, I'm a little bit over it, but the first few days post the Shield incident was ridiculous because that was foreseeable. There's no excuse for that.
It's a small part of.
Yeah, a kid that's underdone. So it's affected me that way because I've lost McDonald's score because of that. No other subbing has affected me except...
Do you think people have got a bit of a free ride, Roy?
Yeah.
Because of subs?
Well...
For example, the people who wanted Lucas,
yeah,
who had him in their team, they saw him named sub, I better get him out.
Yeah, I know, but you know what?
No.
He was that good in the last quarter.
But he's playing against, you've got to remember, all those other guys have played 3 quarters, round 1, they're not at their peak fitness. He comes in, fresh as a daisy. I'd expect him to score well against
I have
them.
seen some that are capable of doing it, but there's some that the
Oh,
majority don't have an impact when they come in that late.
Yeah.
So he will be an alright pick.
He will be an alright pick.
Yeah, now Conker was the other one that a lot of people had him in.
And once again,
that caused restructures. He
scored pretty well as well. And some people are going,
I can't believe they started him.
Conker outscored Ellis.
Mm.
You know, and maybe and Morris.
No, it wasn't hard. But
so but Warnie, you had Conker.
I did have Conker.
And you looked at a restructure afterwards.
This little story, and I guess everyone's got probably lots of little DT stories.
Yep.
I've been on a grade 7 camp for a couple of days, and, well, probably by being a little bit smart, I made sure I was back last night because I had a swimming carnival today. Anyway, on the way back, I'm driving back, and I'm getting text messages, I'm getting tweets all coming on my phone as I'm driving, and they're all about Conker. Conker being the son. Oh, Warnie, what are you going to do, you dickhead, you shit? All that sort of stuff.
Regards, Calvin.
Yeah. I got about 15 from him. Tackling Tithead.
Oh, doesn't Tithead come to...
Oh, Newman's a better pick than Conker, he told me.
Tell you what, for someone that apparently does no research or doesn't check anything to do with Dream Team, God, he's hot on a few topics, isn't he?
Oh, he's good, isn't he? He's good.
He knows what's going on.
He loves
He knew all about the Conker truck yesterday. He knew he was best affected.
So literally, I got home at 7:30 last night, so 20 minutes before lockout. Got there and I gave the old Conker the chop because I thought I can't take him in.
No.
Went to Morris, which then I decided then between Morris or Ellis to be on my ground. Went Ellis, so I kind of got that right, but not by much.
I had the same.
That has affected me, and I guess that's what we do in unlimited trade type times. It's not going to happen in weeks to come, but. You know, it'll make our decisions, and that's something to be on top of for the first games of the round, is to make sure if that dude's a sub, whack him on the bench for the other guy.
Magna, he was probably arguably Melbourne's best player through the pre-season when he before he got hurt. He's coming off a probably 2-week rest for his finger injury. Is he a potential vest, do you think?
I don't think so because he is actually one of their better players.
Yeah.
Named on the ball.
Yeah.
I would be very, very surprised. As we said, takes 2 to sub. If he actually starts and looks shit like Ellis, we were actually sitting there last night thinking that Ellis and Morris both could have been sub
for sure,
and
they probably should have been.
Shield was named on the ball,
right?
But he was subbed. He was a secondary action of a sub. So you start with your initial sub.
Yeah.
Then they assess, you look shit, you're out. So are we saying Magna's going to look shit?
No, it's and it was only a finger injury, so it's still...
That's right.
He can still run.
It's the fact that Shu actually had no match fitness for weeks.
Okay, here's something that a few people would be nutting out tonight. Who would you start out of Magna and Clay Smith, that last spot on some people's ground?
I've gone Magna.
Yeah. I've gone Magna, but my history
Magna over Smith. I've got
so
both.
far this year is horrific.
Magna for me, but I got lucky with Magna ahead of Shield stuff.
But you don't have Smith, do you?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
unlucky Calvin. Because your team's locked.
Don't
You're
like,
unchanged.
Don't like high scoring rookies.
I don't like changing my team.
Oh, yeah, fair call.
No, I've already got a rookie on my bench that scored 100, so...
Oh.
Yeah, I think, anyway.
Yeah.
Apparently Jack Gunston is the sub for the Hawks tonight, so there's one little bit of news.
Well done.
So...
Oh, yeah, cool.
I'm going to release my league.
Calvin.
Do you reckon I should?
Wow. So this is like a consolation prize, or you'd say it's a better prize than the actual All-Star League?
It's constellation. That's not better around it. It's like those stars. You look in the air and there's constellation stars. Anyway. Right. So what we've got. This funny. Is, right now, I'm just going to say the number, get out a bit of pen and get out a bit of paper, write it down and go in there and join me in my league.
Just
don't be dyslexic. Old school.
Yeah.
How else would you do it?
Oh, I'm going to tweet mine out.
Oh, you want followers?
Well, I'm going to tweet my league out right now.
Are you really?
Well, you read yours out, Calvin.
No, not if you'll get more followers again.
You have to follow Calvin on Twitter to actually be in his league.
Or I'll delete you.
Actually, you send the last digit out on Twitter.
Oh, I can't do that to him, can I?
Oh,
I don't know.
Don't do
this
that.
is fantastic television.
No, let Roy do his DT. Let him do
I thought we just do it at the same time.
So this is at Roy
We
DT.
don't want a dead silence while I'm sitting here.
So what am I doing?
You're telling them.
Oh, look at you. You are the biggest Twitter slut going around.
I'm going to hashtag MKR at the end.
Oh, you would. Alright,
OTT.
while Roy does that, my league code is, get in there, get amongst it. The code is 225935. Once again, 225935. Get in there, play against me.
I'd like to see how quick that fills up.
And, it's probably already filled. Dog, it's probably already full. And
not if they've got lag.
we might lag, and we hopefully my league there. It's called Calvin DT Talk. Hopefully we will be in the top 20 soon. Once again, 22, 59, 35 for those people who are.
And Destroy has it ready to go. So at Roy DT is what you need.
Oh, don't plug him. Don't plug him.
Make sure you're following all of us. I'm at Warnie DT, and you're at
You prick.
At Calvin
DT.
Oh, isn't it just at Calvin?
DT, no?
Oh.
And
Yes.
Oh,
I was
you
just trying to
wanker.
stuff you up. All right, yeah. So follow us.
stop it! No, look what he's doing.
What's he?
He's Viagra.
Viagra.
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Fantastic. Oh, I hope you're really loving this show at the moment. All right, boys. Any other things for us to think about at the moment?
Yeah, he's on a beer ban. I'm moving his beer. He's
Beer
not going to
ban.
get it back until
Is
he's
that code even right?
No, I wrote it down wrong. Right, other things we need. Well, we've got away the two comps. Do we need to talk captains?
Let's talk captains. And how are we going to talk captains? I don't have a little intro on this one here. We don't have a 2012 intro for you, Calvin. We're going to have to do that soon.
You got a picture?
However, no, I've got a picture of the captains.
Put it up.
So just give a little bit of your own captain intro. Go.
Are you going to put a picture up as I do it?
No, just do it like now, looking at the camera.
Like what? Like say
Like
stuff?
sing it. You used to be able to sing when you
Oh,
were
yeah.
dressed up.
Are you going to put the picture up as I sing it?
Yep, go.
Go. No, I can see it.
There's no picture. The only picture I've got is like your
It's
top
not
5.
Hollywood. You haven't got like a team behind you coming up with graphics.
Bloody hell.
mate.
Stop! Bloody editor, producer, everything. Right, what do you want?
Hammer time.
Right, okay, let's play.
Right. You know what I really get annoyed with?
You get annoyed with a lot of things.
No,
When you
this
pick shit
more.
captains.
This more than anything in the world. G'day, Calvin. Someone wrote to me the other day. G'day, Calvin. Read Calvin's captains. Who do you think out of Swan and Ablett?
Oh.
Oh, God, this I nearly stabbed him in the heart. Like, being serious. Like, you've read it, which is a post about what I think and what my opinions are about captains. Then you write to me again and oh, God, I was so
Yeah, it
angry.
sounds like you were pretty angry about it.
Whoa! Yes, oh, no, I was. So, what am I going to talk about?
Good reason.
What do you want to talk about? Well, let me whack the picture
How about
up.
captains?
Captains. Now, let me whack the picture up, and you might even be able to see, even if you can't read, who he thinks is number one.
Go.
So, let's go there. Oh, who's that a picture of? That looks like a Gary Ablett. So, Calvin, tell us about your picks. Go.
Well, what I did was I put it in Paint Shop Pro, dog, and I cut, the pics, not the pic. But I'm boom, ching, get it?
No,
Oh,
tell me the
that is...
captains.
Go,
What
tell
do
us.
you do?
You might teach Roy something.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Anyway, no. So, Gary Ablett should smash Adelaide to bits. Played them twice last year. I don't know the actual numbers on me, but they were through the roof. I think like 140, 150 something both times. He should be awesome. The only concern with Gary is he had 96 in his first game last year. And you compare that to the likes of Swan and the other boys who come out with a bang. Swan has averaged something through the... Oh, his lowest score is 119 in his last 5 against the Hawks.
Oh.
That is incredible.
That's going to make me very depressed.
So tonight,
that's an issue if you don't have
I
Swansea.
am going to sit there and whip my little boy Swanee all day long, hoping. But he only got to number 3 on the list because Scotty Thompson against the
GW
the Suns against Gold Coast has incredible numbers. So at Metricon Stadium on what night's that, dog?
Saturday, I reckon.
It'll be Saturday. He will. Well, Ablett and him will have remarkable scores.
Didn't he have 50 touches versus them?
Yep, it was 51 or something stupid like that. Ablett had 41 back at him or something like that. So I'm not 100% certain because I didn't bring me a yellow bit of paper, but it's going to be awesome at Metricon. Those two guys will be awesome. Swanee, ridiculous. Another guy that a lot of people are going click on is Pendles. I'm saying, tut, not yet. Highest score of 108 in his career of 9 games against them. So we can all go, oh yeah, but he'll be awesome this week. Oh cool, that's what other people said last year too. But
got a question about captains from Tanagas.
Hey Calvin, captains first.
Hey Calvin, Swan or Ablett?
Dude, I will friggin' stab you in the heart. Oh God, no. All right, what else?
The thing with,
so that is captains.
Can I say something about Ablett? His pre-season this year, he was non-existent last year.
Yep.
He's had one this year. Also, the team's going to be a lot better.
Yeah, and one other thing.
He was the only man out there their first game last year.
Last year, Rocky. Yep. This is a guy who is a mega smoky as your captain if you're lucky enough to have him. He plays Melbourne at the MCG.
Yep.
His favourite ground of 2011, his favourite ground anywhere, rips it to bits. He holds his highest score. Oh, geez, no, that was in that other game that we don't talk about. So, that in Dream Team, it was like it's either his highest score or his second highest score last year was in his last game against Melbourne at the MCG. So if you want a roughie, well, it's not really a roughie because it's Rocky, but
because Rocky, the way he finished last year, he had 10 games over 110 to finish the season. Yeah, that's pretty massive.
And a lot of things. Another thing I wrote down there is the vice captains that a lot of people wanted to go with. Just not going to work this week. People were maybe hoping that Magda didn't get a gig, so you could put a captain on him. But the vice captains haven't really shone. A lot of people went maybe Mumford. Some went Gibbs. You're not going to take his 104. Yeah. Some people went Mark Murphy though. He got 120, didn't he?
Yeah, he was solid.
So he's right on that borderline of do you keep it or do you not?
You probably would. I'd take 120 this week.
Yeah,
do you know what? Do you know why I would take 120 this week? I've had a lot of my players play and I still haven't raised the phone. I haven't got 100.
Really?
I haven't got a ton.
I got my first one last night.
Oh, that would have been
Bryce.
nice. Yeah. You would have given yourself a little treat.
No, I didn't. It's been a few days. Bryce.
I meant like a beer.
Oh. No, I was nearly asleep by then. Cam took it out of me. I'm an old man. I can't keep it up with the
Aren't you too old for grade 7 camp anyway? What the hell?
I don't know how he's
So, alright, what are we going on to? Because let's answer some questions.
I think it is time to answer some questions. If you've got a question, quickly send a tweet to us.
What time is it?
Do want to mention, we've got to get our team sorted as well.
We certainly do.
Is Buddy a smoky for captain, Calvin?
No, well, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I just saw a thing from Freako. And I'll go back to it, but
a tweet.
You can. I never go Buddy as captain, not even against the Gold Coast or someone like that. Like he's a gun, but will he actually post massive numbers? Well, one day he will, but it's too hard to call. Fantasy Freako said here, Tarrant, who isn't playing tonight.
Yep.
Tarrant has held Buddy to 55 and 57.
That's what I was going to say. Don't do it
in his last 2 games, but now there's no Tarrant. So who? And there's no Nick.
And there's
no Maxi.
That big dude. What's that? The guy you had in your team, Lockie Keefe. He's named at full back.
Oh, is he?
Is he the only dude big enough to go with him?
Maybe.
Yeah, potentially.
And he's just a shit ruckman.
The other thing is this.
I don't know. I don't know who will try to go with him.
Just a question on tonight's game. Who's going to win, do you think? Hawks are the favourite without Hodge.
No, I think it's swung back around. I think Collingwood are now favourite.
Really?
On Chile 90.1, they said
one.
Yeah, they said Collingwood are favourites.
Well, when I got on this afternoon, I got on Collingwood to win by less than 40, paying 3s.
Oh, that's a good bet.
Well, I thought it was a great bet.
But they have got.
Here you are. The odds right now: Hawthorn $1.61, Collingwood $2.40. $2.40.
That's good value.
Oh, ridiculous! They've forgotten that. They've still got Collingwood are bloody still good, and
We've got a better midfield by a mile.
So,
by a mile.
Well,
Yeah,
without Hodgie
yeah,
there,
it's
there's no
fine.
Hodgie.
Yeah.
You
So-
got even... Oh, God, you've even got bloody
Yeah.
Daisy.
Yeah. Give us
Yeah.
another question.
How much better? He'd be better than
Yeah.
all of them apart from Sam.
Yeah, good point.
All right, let's go to the next one here.
But they don't have a ruck. There's no ruck.
Right. Nathan Frick would like to know...
Jolly Swan.
Nathan Frick would like to know Swan and Waters or Broughton and Selwood? Swan and Waters, Broughton, Selwood.
For me, Swan Waters. Roy.
For me, Broughton, Selwood.
Oh, that's a shit pick.
Yeah, interesting. Because I've got 3 of those. I'll go the one that I've got the 2 in, and that's Broughton and Selwood. Because I'm not going Swan.
Don't tell people, man. Well, cheat sheet.
So, yeah,
Might sell it 2 more.
I don't know. I'm thinking, if you're getting Broughton, you're paying attention to that article that said he's a midfielder this year
Not.
Yeah.
and can expect a 100-point average.
Roy, is he a pure midfielder?
Well, if Mundy and that aren't playing, yes. But he could go back to his lockdown as soon as he's back.
Okay.
Harry
cool.
Butler would like to know, I think how this is written is Shaw or Goddard and Heppel versus Broughton. That's really weird. Shaw or Goddard, who would you want? Price-wise, is Goddard still a bit more than Shaw?
Yeah,
isn't he?
he is.
Yeah,
But
but for me, it's Shaw. I think Shaw will outscore Goddard.
And I'm Goddard. Goddard, I had him out of my team
Yeah.
until I had a brainwave and thought, what the hell am I doing? Not last year, but the year before. He
He's
averaged 110 or something.
No.
He's a
Shit,
midfielder.
man.
He's one of the gun midfielders,
Yeah.
yet he's a back.
You know what else
I
he
don't know
is?
what's happened
You
there.
know what else he is?
He is not.
Sliding.
No, he's not. And he's named on a wing. Hello, smorgasbord.
Yeah, he's not a pure midfielder.
Right, Pendles, Swan or Boyd as your number 1 midfielder. We're in the War
Pendles,
Dogs house.
Swan.
It's,
Boyd.
yeah. So, out of the big 3, the top 3,
Yeah.
who are you going as your
Are
number
you
1?
seriously asking me that?
Alright, Calvin says Swan.
This.
Roy
I
says...
say that.
I say,
I want signals. Pendles. We got to bring that back.
we do.
For people who haven't seen it before, we've got some signals when you pick your captain. Like this week,
So at the MCG, you're looking out across your mate and you can't actually hear him. You go, who's your C?
who's you see? Swan, right?
Pendles.
Pendles, Boyd,
Gary.
Ablett.
Gary is my captain.
Yeah. Who was that bloke when he had hair? Baldy, but he has hair.
Oh, yeah.
Just someone with hair.
Yeah,
Anyone with hair. That's right. You got Ablett.
Anyone
Nah,
else.
someone with hair.
So if you don't have any of those guys, like Mark Murphy, he's that. You got Rockcliffe? Got him. Like that's everyone.
Actually,
else.
so you
Rockcliffe-
don't have-
no, we had one for Rockcliffe.
We did too.
It's rock, paper,
Yeah.
scissor, and you finish
And you
with
finish
Cliff.
with a rock.
Yeah.
Right, see.
Yeah. Anyway, I reckon.
We'll keep working on
I
that.
reckon. The pirate will come up with the signals, and we'll do a bit
That's
of
a
a tutorial.
segment. I
We'll
can
do a
see it.
tutorial. Well, next week, you and I will get together and we'll put
Make a little video.
tutorial
Yep.
about how you actually
Albert
signal.
Lord could nearly even do that.
Yep.
Hey.
Hello there.
Yep. He's an old wanker.
Eat a fuck.
Calvin.
You tried to correct your swearing.
You're
by
2 minutes
swearing
notice
again.
in.
Oh, he's a wanker.
Alright, there's quite a few. This dude's actually posted his side.
What?
Yeah, no, we don't know what it looks like. Alright, Marty Clark, Jack Grimes or Golby? Well, if money's not
God.
the issue, go Jack Grimes.
Jack Grimes every day.
But this is probably a big one. Golby, Roy, you've been really thinking about him.
I have.
And he's not in your team at the moment. But Golby,
Yeah.
like if you were
Okay.
choosing him or Hargrave or him or a bloody
Okay.
Marty Clark and so on, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I've convinced myself to have and to get rid of these guys so many times around. Golby, he's a jet, he's a ball winner.
Yeah.
So he's an on-baller who is now playing in the back line. Half-back flank, quarterback role, will be able to win a lot of the ball. However, I tweeted an AFL bloke that reports on the Lions.
Yeah.
And said, what's his job security like and stuff like that. He said he'll be given every chance, basically up until Drummond is back. And who's that really gun? Doherty?
Doherty.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The
Cheap
defender
one. Yeah.
mid, like 130
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
or something. Yeah, until they come back. So it sounds like, Doc, he's a walk-up.
Right.
And those two,
Let's hope he
are
stays
still,
out for a few weeks then.
yeah, are still seen as the main guys doing that. But he's going to be given, at least 5 weeks to prove his worth. And let's face it, if he's absolutely pathetic, you'll get him out after 2 weeks.
Certainly. Yeah.
Anyway, so it's a risk probably worth taking back to on his pre-season form. Having said that, he was in my team and now he's not.
Yep.
So, I don't know. That's the worst answer ever.
It's not good.
If you like it, no, what I'm saying, if you like him, go with him.
Yep.
But it's a risk.
I'm worried about a couple of things here. I don't think my leg's filled up.
I reckon it would be, surely.
I don't know.
Say it again just in case it is.
I don't know. If you haven't.
No pressure or anything.
22,
It's all right,
22, 59, 35. That's 22, 59, 35. I'll throw in a set of bloody steak knives if it's in.
If not, you can add Montagna.
Well, if I get in that league and I find Montagna's in there, I'll be so angry.
Well, here's the deal. Mine is full. But
You don't know that.
yes, I have checked and
No,
it's full. Do you want me to prove it? It filled up within a couple of
I reckon.
seconds.
I'm not saying mine's full
And
as well.
Destroy DT Talk.
The only issue is...
How many people are going to be online? They're all playing with their... Oh, most
The only issue is, I'm not sure if they're Dream Team fans, My Kitchen Rules fans, Viagra fans, stripper fans, or iPhone fans. Because I did throw a few hashtags out there to try to get some
It
followers.
was dirty. It was a dirty tactic. Oh, if you missed my number, I might tweet it out later.
All right, couple of questions here. Would you do the loophole part, like this is like a bench loophole one, getting the score from Kennedy, with Robbie Gray? Now, why hasn't he been named?
Yeah, Hammy.
What?
Hammy.
Yeah.
So already Robbie Gray. That's your signal.
That is
I've
him.
been there.
That is him.
I've been there and I've done that, and I've
done
lost
it.
a lot of years of
If
my
he's got a
life.
Hammy round 1, he's got a back round 2, butthole round 3. He's got something wrong with him every week, that bloke. Get him out. Don't risk it. Take it out. You don't need 116 points off that bloke. This
Probably one more question.
Dave Simpson wants to know, Rioli or Dangerfield? Danger.
Danger is way more value because Rioli, you got to pay a fair bit more for him.
risky.
Yeah, bloody good player, Rioli, and
Right,
I loved seeing him go to half back in that Lonnie game.
Yeah.
So, oh God, I know I've got a mate that's picking him and is convinced it's going to be good. He does actually have the ability to score thumpers too.
Yeah.
But on sheer value, I think Dangerfield.
Danger for
Thing
me.
with Danger, he has 30 touches and still ends up in the 90s sometimes. So he's definitely a good pick.
Yep.
But where someone like Swanee gets 30 touches, you see 140.
Yep.
Yeah.
See Danger get 30 touches, he'll get 90s.
Well,
But it's still
Danger,
good.
Danger only had 100 plus score last year.
Really?
Yeah.
That bad?
Yeah,
Well, not that bad.
No,
he still
but
averaged like
same.
80, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like
But I thought he's got potential.
Yeah.
he's got a lot of potential, but as Roy said, he gets touches, just doesn't do anything.
Well,
with it.
he's
Great
something-
super coach pick, but as far as
Actually-
the team doesn't clock him up like we would expect.
No,
he should.
but he's actually still going to be good. I just remembered something I checked yesterday. Last year, he had something like, I think he had 10 kicks for a game, only 8 times. This pre-season, he's had over 10 kicks in every pre-season game. One of them was 22.
Nice.
So
chuck him on his boot a bit more, Roy.
yeah, so he's going to be
Okay.
a bloody good pick.
I think he will too.
We might restructure in a minute.
All right, well, I reckon we're going to wrap that up
Yeah.
now because
Great
that
call.
is now 38 and a half minutes. So
And
we're
we
chatting
didn't
for a
actually
while.
really have anything
No,
to
but,
talk about. We just,
but it's probably helped
Yeah.
you in the lead up a little bit. We've got now just over an hour until lockout. Get your team sorted. If you are a subscriber, if you bought the cheat sheet,
If you weren't a tight ass,
if you weren't a tight ass, you can go to our website at
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock at 7 p.m. So in about 15 minutes, so hopefully you can get that done in that time. 15 minutes, you'll be able to go on. You'll be able to log in and see what you have to do to be able to see our teams. So it's basically going to be a word that's on the cheat sheet. You need to be able to find out what that is, and that's the password to get into the page.
so if you haven't got the cheat sheet, you've got about 15 minutes to go by, and then you'll actually get a look at our final teams heading into the very, very last lockout of round 1.
Yeah, exciting times. So good luck, team.
So
Good
I've got
luck,
15 minutes to get my team sorted.
basically.
Yeah.
I did
Sounds
it a
good.
month ago.
Calvin, unchanged.
Yeah,
Unchanged.
do you know why? Because you've had a good run. Like you've got good players on the ground. You're not wearing 30.
You're confident.
I'm not confident.
He just doesn't want...
He's Mr. He knows he's not getting the
Can I
lead.
tell you
Thanks,
something?
Scott. I'm done. Done hanging out with this.
All right, here we go. All right, see
Here
you
we go.
later. Bye. Good luck this week.